Hello guys, Lem13 here, and today this will be a movie review for It Chapter 1, or everyone likes to call it It. So I did a trailer reaction to the film It, and I did a trailer reaction to It Chapter 2. But now let's talk about the first chapter. It's very good actually. The movie's very good. Anyways, let's go and talk about, before we talk about the actors who played the guys in the film. The movie's very good, set in a town known as Derry, Maine. Every 27 years, this creature, known as It, or Pennywise the Dancing Clown, comes around 27 years to feed on children. Lovely. That is just, yeah, lovely. If you saw in the trailer reaction, I made Georgie boat. Look, made it myself. I went on YouTube and I found a tutorial for how to make it, and it actually did really good. It doesn't look that great. I wrote SS Georgie, but it kind of looks like, doesn't look great, but it's my best. It's my best. I just wanted to include it for this video. Anyways, let's talk about the main villain itself, the antagonist, Pennywise the Dancing Clown, or It, as the children call it. So Pennywise is a ancient, very ancient, older than the Earth. He crashed on Derry, Maine, very long time ago. He crashed in the asteroid, and where it is now is called Derry, of course. For every 27 years, the creature will come out, terrorize the town, and then go back to its hibernation for another 27 years to feed on generation after generation after generation. And what his main purpose is, to eat and sleep. You know how cats like to eat and sleep? He's back like a cat, but instead of a cat, he uses fears for his prey. And throughout the movie, you see Pennywise, or It, basically using the children's biggest fear. So basically, he can basically salt on the meat, something. So yeah, so Pennywise just eats and sleeps. He feeds on children. He shapeshifts into form, but he likes the clown form because, well, it's easier because kids like clowns. Who doesn't like clowns? Why? So he uses this form, it's like his favorite form, and he uses the kids to trust them, and then, well, you know, the next stuff. And his true form is the Deadlights. If you do see in them, you will be floating in the air. And you float too means all the missing kids' corpses will be floating in Pennywise's lair. So that's what you float too means. Now let's talk about the kids. So in the movie, the kids overcome their fears and defeat the creature at the end. So let's talk about Bill. Bill's biggest fear is losing Georgie. He made this paper boat for him, and he was too sick to go. And anyways, Georgie went to play. He went outside in his little raincoat. How cute. He got his SS Georgie and sailed it along till he met the creature, Pennywise. And Pennywise devoured him. And during the next year, Bill doesn't believe Georgie's dead. He believes Georgie's alive, and he wants to find him. That's like his biggest fear in the all out the movie. He keeps talking about Georgie, and everyone says he's dead. get over it, but Bill can't, he has to look for him. And anyways, at the end of the movie, he overcomes his fear and he finally accepts Georgie is dead. So yeah, the next one we'll be talking about is Stan Uris. Now Stan is Stan's like a believe in God thing, like God, Jesus, whatever you call it. Yeah. His biggest fear is the lady in the painting. And Pennywise, the clown, the dancing clown, he uses that fear to get to Stanley. And when Stanley's afraid, and basically when Stanley sees the painting, he's like, nope, bye-bye. He runs off, and he just runs off. But he overcomes his fear of it, and yeah, nothing else I've got to say about Stan. The next character is Eddie. So Eddie is this germaphobe like me. I'm a germaphobe, and his biggest fear is germs and sick stuff. So in a scene where he's like walking past Neibolt House, aka the Well House, aka where it lives, Pennywise uses this fear on Eddie to make a real life leopard walking the seas and chase him. But then he overcomes his fear being sick and stuff. And basically, yeah. The next character is Ben. Ben is like the one who looked up Derry's history and the tragic dark history of Derry and of the creature. So Pennywise knows this, and he uses Ben's fear. He's actually got one fear, that mummy that appears at the end trying to attack him. But he uses this, but he changes into like a Easter egg hunt boy, but it's headless. Chases him, and yeah. So Ben's biggest fear is the mummy, because you see at the end of it, and yeah, he overcomes his fear and defeats the creature, so that's how you do it. The next character is Mike. So Mike is this character who's homeschooled like me. He stays at home and helps his uncle because his mum and dad died in the fire. And Pennywise uses one of his fears of seeing his parents burning. And, well, basically he overcomes it and accepts it. And, yeah. So the next character is Richie. Oh my goodness, he's a great character. So Richie's fear is clowns. If you see the scene in the Neibolt House, you go in the clown room and there's clowns everywhere. When he opens it up, he finds himself with a puppet, in a coffin. Then, guess who comes up? Pennywise comes up. But he overcomes his fear. He wants to kill the clown, so he overcomes his fear of clowns real quickly in the movie. Yeah, not interesting, but still, well done. The last member of the Losers Club is Beverly. Now, Beverly's fear is she's afraid of her father, her abusive father. And she's afraid of becoming an adult because she's afraid to tell her father, and her father might do something to her. So Pennywise, the clown, uses one of her fears that the sink comes up with blood. And I was like, well, that went real quick. And she overcomes it. She overcomes him. She's not afraid of him early in the movie when she gets kidnapped. And she's not afraid, so Pennywise couldn't devour her, but lured a trap for the losers. And yeah. Now the adults of the town the adults don't mention anything because, well, they're being controlled by the clown itself. So they won't help anyone. They won't do anything. They won't help anyone. They're just mind control. They don't see fear. They don't see blood in the bathroom. They don't see your dead little brother. You don't see the clown. You don't see balloons. They're just there watching. They don't help anyone. Now the other villain of the movie is Henry Bowers. My goodness, he is the bully, and he's the leader of the Bowers gang. He is a bully. He starts as a bully in the movie. Got a knife, and he's very afraid of his abusive father that beats him up. That's why. And instead of Pennywise eating him, he actually wants him to kill his father. He does that, and then kills his two friends, and then he wants to try and kill the leader to come. But but Mike pushes him down the well, and we already know he's coming back for it. Chapter 2. The locations: Neibolt House, the Well House, Tragic Histories, and it's all connected to there. That's how the leads are figured out in the projection scene. Now, one of my favorite scenes, I don't know, but one of my favorite scenes is wish I knew when I don't know if I like the whole movie. I don't know. I like the whole movie, so I don't think I do have a favorite scene. Yeah. Well, that's it for the video. If you like this review, we'll be doing a review for It Chapter 2, but that'll be for ages. If you want more videos, movie reviews, I'll do them. So click the notification button, and click the subscribe button to become Team 13. And yeah, if you don't, you're gonna float. That's why on YouTube signing off now. Bye.